first time in their World Cup history, have given up 4 goals in a World Cup game. Welcome back inside our CBC studios. Andy Petrillo alongside Nigel Reed, Lloyd Barker. A very dominating German win, 4-0 over Portugal. And I guess now we saw why the Germans are picked as a favorite to win the World Cup.
Germany, dominant, and for me they do the simple things well. Clinical victory, no surprise.
Well, I said it off the top. Germany, well known for their discipline, but it goes without saying Portugal needed to match that. They did not.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo, wanted to soak it up. He was trying to get rid of some pressure on himself, so he was having a little fun after warm-up, tossing a jersey into the crowd. He was all smiles heading onto the pitch. But, guys, that's just about where it ended.
So, first big action, here we are. Pereira on Goetze. Is that a penalty for you? It was for the ref. It's sort of a semi-soft penalty, but there is contact, enough for the Serbian referee to point to the spot. And that means here's Thomas Müller. You know what? He describes himself as a midfielder. Maybe we'll have some other thoughts when this World Cup is done. Great penalty, no chance for the goalkeeper.
No mistake there either. And now a corner by Germany.
And coming into the tournament, Germany has scored 35 headers. 18 more than any other team since 1966. Yeah, add another one here. Matt Hummels, the only man who wanted that ball, outjumps the Portuguese captain. That is what Germany's all about.
And then we see a little drama.
Moment of madness. Pepe and Müller coming together. Pepe, the flailing arm, he reckons that Müller's faking it. No, he's not kissing it better. He's headbutting him. Referee seen it. That's a straight red card. That's unacceptable.
Stoppage time in the first. This has to sting.
My word, if in case you were never going to learn, you'll learn now. You cannot give Thomas Müller an inch, he'll take a mile. It's 1 yard free. Bruno Alves letting his team down today. The captain, disappointing performance. Müller says thank you very much.
Ronaldo, we know he's dealing with a leg injury. He's trying, he's fighting, but just looking dejected.
Well, he is the captain of this team. He is the inspiration of the team. He is the face of the team. And that image tells you everything you need to know about Portugal's performance today. Just not at the races for me.
More bad news for them too.
Yeah, not only Ronaldo being ejected, but Fabio Contrao, one of the best left backs in the competition, got his groin there, just stretching. He got taken off on a stretcher. I fancy his World Cup is over.
Germany also a victim of injuries, though.
And again, it's what we don't want to see at the World Cup. Matt Hummels, the goal scorer, looks to just land wrong and subs off. And for Germany, that's not a sight they want to see.
Müller not done.
Let's put the icing on the cake. It's terrible by the left back. Germans don't care. Oh, Johnny on the spot. Thomas Müller. That's a hat-trick. That's, by the way, 8 World Cup goals in 1 World Cup and 1 game. That's not a bad start. I'd take that.
I would take that, too, as we look at our full-time stats there. You would expect it to have been a little bit more dominating on the stat sheets, Germany over Portugal, because, of course, Portugal being a man down. But they tried hard, but it just wasn't meant to be. And Thomas Müller, yes, you said incredible. 5 goals in 5 games, 2010. 3 goals in 1 game alone here as Germany now takes the top spot in Group G. The other teams, of course, United States and Ghana will be playing a little later on today, and that will be in Natal at the Estadio das Dunas. Natal, that city under a state of emergency because of flooding. They've been getting heavy rains for days. People have been evacuated from their homes. Some of the structures have collapsed as well. But they're saying the game is good to go. Perhaps no boots and wellies. That's we're going to see some underwater football.
Put your galoshes on.
That's exactly the kind of game we're going to see. But Thomas Müller, I know you are hot for this player, but that's because he is a hot player.
A couple of months ago, and I know I'm not a genius, a couple of months ago, somebody said to me, pick out your top 10 stars of the World Cup. And of course there was Messi, of course there was Ronaldo, and 1 or 2 others. But Thomas Müller is also one of my top 10 stars. And he describes himself as a kind of an attacking midfield. Here's what he said after winning the Golden Boot 4 years ago. I basically got lucky. I hit form at just the right time. You know what they say? You've got to be good to be lucky.
And lucky to be good. Humility. That is what he also has as well. By the way, there's absolutely no written proof that he chose him as one of his 10 stars, so we will look that up.
We'll find it.
We'll find out if he's actually telling the truth. We'll be breaking this game down a little bit more. Stay with us here on CBC as our coverage of the 2014 FIFA World Cup continues.